everyone, what's up, and welcome back to my channel once again. It's been a while since I've not made a vlog because of this lockdown thing. And you know, this is the wrong way to wear your mask. You should cover your mouth as well as your nose this week. So today's video is about COVID-19, and when everyone hears about Corona, everyone is alarmed. So let us not panic, let us not be racist, let us not stigmatize them, but let us treat them equally with love. And let us welcome our brothers and sisters traveling back home with love and respect. Peace out.
Hello everyone. Yes, it is true that this COVID-19 has changed the way we see our world and our perspective. But please do keep this in mind, that there are things which is in our control and there are something which is not in our control. This pandemic COVID-19 is not in our control. But how we deal and see among us is definitely in our control. See COVID-19 as it is, not an agent of division. Spread love.
Hello everyone, my name is Thier. That's my title, you can call me Thier. I am 6 years old. So everyone, through this video, I give you a big thank you, And to all the frontliners, I give you the biggest thank you in the whole world. Everyone love and kisses to each other. We will not be indifferent. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Friends, I will tell you about us that you need to know. This is the regular cloth mask that you would have seen earlier. Very useful. It can be made at home and it's cheap. The good thing is it can be reused. It has to be fitted, onto your nose and cover your nose and mouth with this. And it can be made of any color. It can be fashionable. When you come back, you just dip it into soapy water. That's enough. When you want to take it off, don't touch the outside of it. If you're wearing it, just remove it from the inside and then put it into the bucket. Cloth mask, double layered. They say it should be 65 GSM cloth, which should be used or above, and double layered, very useful. If all of us should be using it, and if you don't use it, you actually can infect the others. It prevents the droplet transmission. If others are not using it, please remind them to do so. I think we must reconcile to the fact that we are here to live with this for a long time to come. Unless the vaccine comes, and it's at least a year away before it comes, if it comes, but we have to learn to live with this. So, it is a question of adjusting our lives around the reality. If you have a cold or a cough and fever, it is not right for you to go and mingle with others. Do make sure that you wear a mask and avoid contact with others till you get well. Psalm 27 and verse 1, it's a beautiful verse, which I read 2 days ago, and it really encouraged me. The Lord is the light, He is the light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? He is my strength. Of whom shall I be afraid? Not even the COVID virus. We don't have to be afraid. That, it's a challenge. Of whom shall we be afraid? No one. Nothing. The Lord is with us. And we move on, but He expects us to use the common sense that we are gifted with. We must do that, and the rest is in the Lord's hands.
Hello, today in this video I would like to share some basic safety precautions on COVID-19. Cover your mouth while coughing and sneezing. Please wash your hands every now and then for at least 20 seconds. And in case if you are moving out of the house, please Avoid touching your face and your eyes, especially with your hands. Maintain personal hygiene, maintain social distancing. Because of this pandemic, most of our friends and family members are traveling back home from different parts of the country. Let us show our love and concern. Let us support them. This is the time when they need us the most. Let us stop being racist and discriminating among ourselves. Let us stop spreading rumors. Please check the source of news you are getting from. Make sure it is the right and correct one. We are in this together. We will fight this pandemic together by taking care of ourselves and the people around us. Let us stay healthy. Let us stay home and help save lives.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, policeman. And don't forget to wear mask. Let's go.
And thanks to everyone who's risking their life for us. We have nothing to do for you guys, but the only thing we can do is pray for you, and God take care of you and your family. Peace.
Definitely, we're all living under fear. We cannot stop the situation. Things are not in our control. What's important is that it's now time for us to accept the reality and focus on our mental health as an individual and as a society. It's now time for us to come together as one and inculcate kindness. It's time to follow the rules and regulations and the procedures set locally and globally. It's time to accept the reality. It's time to face the reality with kindness, and it all starts with you and I.
COVID-19 is sweeping across the world by its destructive force. And our world today has never been shaken like this before in our generation. And yet, I strongly believe that fear, panicking, and stigmatizing won't do us any good. But what we need is to be well informed, act responsibly, and adhere to the guidelines laid down by the government and the health department, and practice safe and hygienic lifestyles. Let us not discriminate or stigmatize anyone, be it in the frontline workers, be it those in the quarantine facilities, or those affected directly or indirectly. What they need is a little encouragement, some positivity, and our prayers. And that's the least we can do for them. Remember, we're all in this together. Let us fight this good fight in faith and with much responsibility.
COVID-19 is an unexpected pandemic that has affected the whole earth in a very major way. It is one of the greatest, if not the greatest outbreak of plagues the world has ever seen in a global level. There is no doubt that with this virus has come so many other negativity to us. Fear is the greatest giant that we are facing today. Fear of being infected, fear of being killed by this deadly virus. And out of fear, we have come to a place where we are discriminating people who are infected or are possible carriers of the virus. Mostly those returning home from red or orange zones of the country or from abroad. Yes, this is a time for all of us to shift to a different kind of lifestyle, especially in the terms of hygiene and social distancing, but it is also a time to show support to one another. Instead of discriminating, complaining, or reacting out of fear, we must spread the message of courage and hope. Let's not allow fear to make matters worse. Let's do our part in keeping the measures that are required, like washing of our hands well and often, avoiding going out as much as possible, wearing masks whenever we go out, washing ourselves well after coming back, keeping social distances, keeping our homes clean and sanitized, avoiding touching our face, eyes, mouth with unwashed hands, etc. I'm positive that as long as we follow these safety rules, we will be able to combat this virus together. I sincerely urge all of us to be careful, not fearful, to show love and support instead of discriminating, to pray for those affected and their families. Because how would you feel if people mistreat you when you are already fighting this big giant on your own? If people look down on you when you are already in the pit of isolation and loneliness? Lastly, I would like to quote the golden rule that Jesus laid down. Do unto others what you would want others to do for you.
Hi everyone. Outbreak of COVID-19 has caused fear and anxiety, leading to prejudices against people and communities, social isolation, and stigma. At this juncture, we are facing discrimination in so many ways as well. Some such crucial situation has compelled many people to return to their hometown. As they return from different parts of the country, their own people, their own society stigmatize them, thinking that they are infected by COVID-19, which is a wrong notion. Perhaps unknowingly or unfortunately, some of them might have been infected, but the concerned authority and government are monitoring such cases and issues closely and in an organized manner, trying to segregate those infected persons to a located ward of COVID-19. The returnees are quarantined before they come into contact with their own people and with their own family members, because it is the do's and law of COVID-19. Let us all show a welcome gesture to our returnees. Let us all show our love and concern because they are home safely. There is no better place than our own home, keeping in mind the do's and don'ts of COVID-19. Also, there are so many people who are tirelessly and selflessly rendering their service at quarantine center. We call them volunteers. Despite of their sacrifices and services, the society tries to stigmatize them as well because they come into contact with the returnees, which is a wrong thought. Let us all show our love. Let us all encourage and show our acknowledgement to the volunteers who are risking their life for the sake of returnees, for the sake of society. Without putting our heads and hands together, it is not possible to combat this pandemic. As a responsible citizen, we all need to come together and work for this, fight for this. With prayer, we can. Stay safe, stay positive.
Well friends, I believe you might have learned something about COVID-19 from this video. So let's stop being racist, let's stop avoiding them, and let's stop stigmatizing them. And to the brothers and sisters traveling back home, you are not alone, we are with you. Travel safe, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please check it out. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And once again, this is the wrong way you wear your mask. So when you wear a mask, cover your mouth and your nose as well, this way. Stay safe, stay at home.